welcome to this Monday, April the 2nd edition of the Ringside Report. I am Ryan Young, along with
Randy McGrath.
And
Anthony Sport, how you doing?
oh yeah, usually I don't let him say his name.
Oh, who cares?
And I'm nice today. It was Easter. Tony, how was your Easter?
Not bad. I can work until midnight, but I'm living the life.
How about you?
I watch baseball.
So did I. Okay. Well, that takes care of that.
Yeah.
Of course, we're 2 shows away from heading to New Orleans. We'll be there Friday, Monday, Wednesday. A week from Friday, we'll have our 600th episode in this very studio, and we're done.
I'll be here.
Thanks for making me feel so much better. Tony, it seems like there's a lot of rain expected for New Orleans. Did you get? I want him to buy one of those. It's like an umbrella hat.
Gonna fit in it?
Well, it's just a hat with an umbrella.
I see his head gonna fit in.
I don't know, Tony, can we get you an umbrella hat?
Well, speaking of that, I might get one at the Cubs game in this coming year.
Well, that don't help.
The promotions are selling an umbrella hat.
That don't help you in New Orleans.
Shut up.
You shut up.
Okay, let's recap Impact from Thursday, because of course our next segment we're joined by Big Country himself.
Big Country himself, Mr. Tosh 2.0.
2.0. Anyway, show starts off. It's a fatal 4-way X Division match. Petey Williams defeats Suicide Ishimori and Rohit Raju. Su Yuna gets a victory. She's up and coming. I said she looked like your mom when she wakes up in the morning.
That's rude, dude.
I know. KM defeats Falaba, your favorite guy. You said Tony looks like Falaba.
He does.
And then Brian Cage defeats Lashley, and then Austin Aries. And then an Impact Global and Grand titles on the line. It was Austin Aries won 1-on-1 against Matt Sydal. Josh Matthews is actually the champion. But Austin Aries wins. He's your new Grand Champion. He's still your Global Champion. Tony, Josh Matthews' title run lasts 2 weeks.
Thank God. He's not the Michael Cole of wrestling. An announcer should not be wrestling. He's doing his job, and that is broadcasting.
Now, what are your thoughts? And I mean, Josh Matthews really wasn't a wrestler by any means, but
no, he wasn't. But next week is going to be El Patron versus.
No, he has a contract signing next week.
No, you're correct. It's the following week, but April 22nd
at Redemption. It's Austin Aries. That's why he was eating his steak and watching because he wanted to know if he was facing.
But I don't know. There's rumors that Alberto Del Rio might go back to WWE.
He would. I think.
Mr. McMahon wants him back.
Oh God.
And Tony Lashley's final match is coming up on. Coming up next week. Do you think he shows? Is he going to be in New Orleans? Is he going to show up on Raw or SmackDown a week from today or tomorrow?
He's got to show up because there's got to be proof. Because all I've heard is nothing but yak about Bobby Lashley. I want to see the human super or whatever his name is, the Armageddon Destroyer. I want to see him destroy a lot of people like he used to do back 10 years ago.
That's the good thing. Because Brock Lesnar's going to lose at WrestleMania. He's going to come knock him out. Brock Lesnar can leave and go to UFC.
So you think Lashley's gonna? I think Lashley should beat up Lesnar to send Lesnar out. They won't have a match. They can't have a match if Lesnar's leaving.
I think Brock's gonna come out next week on Raw and try to call Paul Heyman. Like, listen, Paul, you little.
Ooh, what if that's the next Paul Heyman guy? It'd be the same thing. MMA guy, wrestler turn MMA turn wrestler, can't talk.
How do you know? He can't talk?
Paul Heyman.
I mean, he can, but it's looking Brock.
Because then I think that's in a different brand. Never mind.
But we'll see what happens. That is Impact. Of course, we had no time to preview Raw or SmackDown. Any thoughts? Undertaker showing up tonight.
I don't know.
Tony?
I think he shows up, but I think Paul Heyman's got something on his media come next week.
What happens
New Orleans.
if they want to make that big boost on SmackDown, and if John Cena says, and on Raw, they'll give you one more chance on SmackDown, and they do the face-off on SmackDown instead of Raw to give SmackDown a big boost toward WrestleMania.
No, I think Daniel Bryan will be in action. That'll give SmackDown a big boost.
Oh, I'm just...
Sorry to burst your bubble.
That'd be cool.
It would be.
Where's SmackDown at, Smoothie?
Or is SmackDown? Oh, the one's in Nashville. Atlanta and Nashville, right?
Yeah, Atlanta, Smashville, yeah.
I think SmackDown's gonna be big because Johnny Gargano's gonna debut. Monday's gonna be big because Lashley debuts, and I think also whoever the GM's gonna be is gonna be big. A lot of people saying Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan, Paige, The Rock.
No, it's not gonna be a Rock. He's got better things to do than run SmackDown.
Smoothie, guess what I heard?
Uh,
John Cena might be in the new Fast and the Furious.
How many are they gonna? There's already like 11.
I'm never gonna make another one.
All right, folks. We're gonna take a time out. When we come back, ladies and gentlemen,
The interview.
Big Country.
Big Country. Chad McGhee.
Chad McGhee is here. We're gonna talk. Take a look back. Talk about their WrestleMania predictions. Tony, you ready for Big Country?
I'm ready for Big Country.
What? I was gonna send us off. The show ain't over. Let's send it. We're gonna take a time out. When we come back, Chad McGhee joins us from from Texas. Everything's bigger in Texas, you know. All right, we're back here on the Ringside Report. Of course, we just recap Impact. Now it's time for one final time in Ringside Report's history, to have Tony versus Chad. We have, of course, Brandon's here. Well, we introduced you in the last segment.
Yeah.
I'm Ryan. Hello, everyone. And, of course, we got on the phone the king of controversy, Anthony Smoothie. Smoothie!
Hey-o.
And then, of course, we have Chad McGhee coming to us from the state of Texas. How we doing?
We are doing marvelous, marvelous, marvelous.
Okay, what we're going to do is we're kind of going to recap what we talked about. You guys kind of predicted what was going to happen on the WrestleMania card back in, I believe it was January, early February. Now that the card is official, we're less than a week away when the time this airs. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about Asuka. Tony had Asuka facing Nia Jax, and Chad had him facing Charlotte. So Chad, you were right. Chad, how do you like Asuka facing Charlotte with the undefeated streak on the line on Sunday?
I'm loving it, man. I'm loving the build. I'm loving the chemistry between each other, between the two, and I'm just looking forward to this bout, really, because or at least I know, and everyone should know, that this streak is not going to come to an end at WrestleMania. She's going to get that title. And I'm hoping it's going to be a good, maybe not like a 5-star classic or a 6 or 7-star classic or whatever, but a good enough match that it's not like a throwaway.
Yeah, that's good. And I believe a lot of word is Asuka's keeping her undefeated streak till next year's WrestleMania till she faces Ronda Rousey. So that'll be interesting if that indeed happens. Okay, Tony, you had Braun Strowman facing Brock Lesnar. Chad had him facing The Miz. Tony and Braun Strowman's for the tag team titles. Tony, do you like him being in the tag team title match? And the rumor has it is that his partner might be Rey Mysterio. Is it going to be him, or is it going to be someone else, Tony?
It's going to be someone else, because Braun Strowman, I don't know, he doesn't need a partner. He says he don't want a partner, but I guess him and Tyler and me were talking about it, but it's a different situation, because Braun was supposed to compete in the main event of WrestleMania, but due to Roman, I don't know. I still think that Braun's going to get a world title shot, but and then other thing that Asuka was Charlotte.
Yeah.
May I remind you quickly? Remember 4 years ago, boys.
Wasn't it 3 years ago?
The Undertaker losing to Brock Lesnar. So.
Oh, yeah, that was 4 years ago. Yes. I thought you were talking about Ronda Rousey. Never mind. Never mind. You're right. Okay, Tony or Brandon, you're here too.
I'm here. Yes, I am.
Okay, both these guys agreed. Well, actually, Tony said it was going to be the Authority, and he's going to be with Angle. And I believe Chad said it's going to be facing Triple H and Stephanie with Braun Strowman. So, your thoughts? Which one do you have? The match you have Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey against Stephanie and Triple H. Do you like that build, or do you think it should have been someone else besides Kurt Angle? The build has been terrible, but your thoughts?
No, I think the match. I think kind of match they're putting her in is great with somebody with Kurt Angle. And you can see all the videos. They seem like they're working out and doing the training together too. But I still think Ronda Rousey and them are going to win. If they're doing it. Smody, no one's asking for your 2
Well, actually, that's what they were doing. Yeah, we are asking for their opinion. So, okay,
when I'm talking to these, Smody don't talk.
For Seth Rollins, both of you guys had Jason Jordan. That obviously is not.
I think that probably would have happened though if he didn't get hurt.
Yeah, if he didn't get so he's going to be facing, and you also have the Miz facing John Cena or Braun Strowman. But Miz is going to be Seth Rollins and the Miz going to be facing each other along with Finn Balor Intercontinental title. Chad, how do you like that match? That could be a show stealer.
Yes, I'm liking that match as well. I'm liking that match very well with Finn Balor coming out on top.
And I think also the reason they made it a triple threat is just in case, but Maurice had her baby. Congratulations to Maurice last week. She had her baby, so congratulations to her. And I think that was just a backup in case she couldn't be there. Have them two in a singles match, non-title, which I still think would have been great as well. For Bobby Roode, you guys had... one of you guys had Jinder Mahal, and the other guy didn't answer. So, but technically, he's right. Jinder Mahal's in there, but also is Randy Orton defending the U.S. title. But Tony, Rusev got thrown in there. How big is that? Rusev's getting a big push going through WrestleMania.
Rusev is getting a big push. It's heavy Rusev Day to everything. But you know what? I'm glad that Rusev, he won't win the title at the WrestleMania. But I'm glad to share that I'm hearing that rumors are coming around. I believe Chad might be right about this one. Is that Rusev will win Money in the Bank at Chicago?
Who said that?
Who said that?
I think Chad might say Money in the Bank in Chicago.
Well, Rusev's in a big push. But do you think he's already been a U.S. champion, right? So why go there? Why not?
He's been U.S. champion, but I think a big push for him because that would be huge for Rusev to go into the U.S. title match.
Then Chad, of course, you have AJ Styles. He's going to be in action against Shinsuke Nakamura. Probably one of the most hyped and expected matches. Not sure if AJ is going to be 100%. Chad, do you like that match closing the show?
Yes, I love that match closing the show because with their history, Wrestle Kingdom 10,
yep.
I believe it was.
Yep.
This should definitely be the last match of the night of the entire card. God help everybody because it'll be like the 7th hour.
Yes, it will be.
But I think this match will wake everybody up. Well, they'll be too hyped for it, and they'll definitely steal the show with Shinsuke Nakamura doing the Kinshasa and coming out the victor, the new World Heavyweight Champion for the SmackDown brand. And,
of course, Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, we've already talked about that. Undertaker, John Cena, we're recording this, of course, Raw's tonight. This is taped before Monday, Raw's tonight. Does Tony, I just want one word answer. Is Undertaker showing up tonight? Brandon?
No.
Tony?
Yes.
Chad?
Oh, he's definitely showing up as an American
I think he's going to come out. He's going to do that thing where he's going to come out.
Okay, now I want another thing. One word answer. Is he coming out as the American Badass or the Dead Man? Brandon?
Badass.
And you think he's not even showing up? How's he going to not show up and be the Badass?
Yeah.
He's going to do a promo.
So that would be Undertaker, him not be there and cut a promo in the middle of the ring.
You know what would be the funniest thing?
What?
One answer, Smoothie.
No, Tony
you
can't think of one word.
Almost 18 years ago, when they started doing the tease for that American Badass, where they did 3 little children, and they started teasing everything, and then finally you say, he's here, and then the music plays. That would be so epic for WWE.
So, Tony, you got him coming out as Badass or Dead Man?
I got him as the Badass. I think the Dead Man retired. I think it's done.
Chad, what do you think?
Definitely Badass, because how could The Undertaker come back after what he did last year? Just putting everything down and just walking away, you know?
Last year was like the farewell to the Dead Man. He left everything in the ring. That's the only excuse he can have to come back because everyone thought it was retirement. But if you turn it around and just say, okay, you retired the Dead Man, let's bring back the Bat. And Kid Rock is going to probably sing him out. He's in the Hall of Fame. It just kind of makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, now a final thing we're going to do here. Okay, we got to get in the mind of Vince McMahon. That's a scary thing. I'd like to get in his wallet, but I'm not sure if I want to get into his mind. Now, how's he going to... Okay, now, there's the way he's going to close the show is probably Brock versus Roman because he wants Roman to win, and hurrah, no one's gonna like that. But I want an opinion from all three of you, and then I'll also go. What match should close WrestleMania, Brandon?
Nakamura and AJ Styles.
Tony.
Naka AJ.
Chad.
Yeah, definitely. AJ Nakamura.
I'm gonna say the SmackDown Tag Team match between Owens and Zayn versus possibly Shane and Daniel Bryan. Everyone is excited to see Daniel Bryan return. The last time they were in that building, he closed the show. Confetti fell. Why not have it one more time? It's not going to be. It's not going to be Ronda Rousey. I don't think that wouldn't close out the show. But I think Daniel. They need to close out on a positive. But if Nakamura is beating AJ, then I also agree with that.
What would it be weird if, let's just say, for what if Stephanie Triple H were like the third, fourth match, and then all of a sudden you see Daniel Bryan come out, and then suddenly you see Triple H come out and help screw Daniel Bryan over.
Being honest, it's gonna be Brock Lesnar.
It's gonna be Brock and Roman, and
well,
I think that match is gonna deliver because I mean it's gonna deliver, but the fans aren't gonna like it. But I don't want to see a show end in booze, and it's gonna.
Question.
Yeah.
Does Paul turn on Brock at WrestleMania?
I say if it's his last night, yes. Brandon?
Yeah.
Chad?
Yeah, I mean,
I think he goes with Ronda Rousey.
So what?
I think he goes with Ronda Rousey after this. She can't talk. Well, I think she goes. Tony, what do you think?
I believe so too. I think he goes with Ronda Rousey, and that's just Paul Heyman girl.
Or is he gonna go with the world champion Roman Reigns?
We'll have to. Oh God, that would be scary, folks. WrestleMania is this Sunday, Chad. We appreciate all the times you've been on this show. We appreciate it so much, and we wish you the best. And hopefully, if we ever do come back, we hope you can join us. Thank you very much for everything you've helped us do here at the Ringside Report.
Hey, man.
Hey, Chad, do me a favor. Get back in touch and beat that little reject Daniel Tosh up, will you?
Oh, hey, I would love to. I would love to get have old Daniel Tosh get.
Okay, folks, that's going to do it for the Ringside Report. For Chad McGhee, Anthony Smoody, Brandon Morgan, I'm Ryan Young. Thank you for watching the Ringside Report, your front row seat to all things wrestling.